Good morning, welcome to Mrs. Bell's Sweet Treats and More. This is an award day. Today is Monday, and this, must be Monday Moments. Welcome to our new subscribers and to our older subscribers. I am in Massachusetts, New England, and I am really enjoying our weather. Weather has changed here. I don't know about yours. Let me know how your weather is. I am making today some chicken and dumplings, and my husband loves dumplings, so I said, okay, I wanted to do something a little different, but I love my husband, so I'm going to make some chicken and dumplings, and I'm starting with my own with chicken thighs, and I'm going to cook them with bone in because I like the stock that comes out of the bone in. And then I'm just going to follow through and let you know. Of course, click on the link. Welcome to our new subscribers. Thank you for our seasoned subscribers. I enjoy cooking, and I enjoy tasting different things. I've come a long way when I was little, when I would eat what I knew, and now I'm willing to try some things. I'm not willing to try everything, but I'm willing to try some things, and there's some amazing cooks out there, and I know people that don't think they can cook well, and but they have one go-to. I want to encourage you. Cooking takes courage, it takes imagination, and you know what? You already got that. So I'm going to start. I have some butter, and I'm going to get that nice and melty, and then I'm going to add, I'll show you what I'm going to add. I'm going to add celery. I'm adding some chopped up carrots and onion. So I'm going to let this butter melt, and then I'm going to add these over. So I melted down my butter. I'm going to add my celery, some carrots, and onion. And I'm just going to let them cook down and sweat some. You know, when I cook these, it really sounds like I'm doing something. And it smells like it too. I want you to take a look how pretty that is. So I'm gonna cook this down a little bit. Well, I've let this cook a little bit. Uh-oh. And here we go. I'm going to stir just a little bit more. And here I'm going to add some flour. It's just flour to make a little bit of a roux. And let that go a little bit because I don't want that flour to be raw, tasting like flour. Be right back. Okay, now they're coated, and the flour's cooked a little bit, not long. I'm going to add some chicken stock. I use unsalted because I'm going to be adding my secret ingredient, so there's no need to have all that salt. And of course, you click on the link for the measurements. I'm going to end up using most of this, if not all of it, but I'm not going to use it all now. I want to get this boiling. Just a little bit, and then I'm going to add the other part in. And we'll be right back. Okay. Now I'm going to add the rest of my stock. Just wanted it to get that from the bottom. You want it to stick. So I'm going to bring this to a boil, and then I'm going to add my meat. I want you to take a look at this. And it smells so good. It smells like I've been cooking for hours. And there it is. It's really watery. It hasn't thickened yet. But oh boy, when it does, give it a few more minutes to boil. We'll be back. I'm back, and my stock is starting to boil. So I'm going to add my meat. Now I'm cooking bone in, so it's going to take a while. Not long, because the stock is boiling. And I'm making just a few dumplings, but I'm making extra meat for another meal. I want you to take a look at this, and then I'm going to lower the temperature up. Pick out the secret ingredient, because I want it to cook together. There's a little bit in the on the chicken, because I put it on the chicken. I pulled the skin off of it and some of the fat. I'm just adding about half a packet. Stirring it, and I just put the chicken in with using this, so I'm going to put those aside and clean that up. And as you can see, here's the chicken. I'm going to lower the temperature, put the top back on. And let it cook. And we'll be back. Well, I'm back, and here's our chicken, and it's really tender. So what I'm going to do is give it a few more minutes, and in the meantime I'm going to put together some dumplings. And I've just got some flour, baking powder, and some salt here, and I'm going to add my milk. I got cold milk. I have cold milk. And I'm not gonna get it really wet. And stir this together. I am really excited about this. Getting it so it's wet, but I don't want it pour, you know, where you pour it. Here's where we are now. I add a little bit more milk. And I added this baking powder this baking powder, flour, and just a little bit of salt. And I'm gonna keep stirring and I'll be back. So here's my dumpling, and I'm gonna just drop this onto keep it on top. Don't want it to float to the bottom. And I don't want them on top of each other, you know? I'm gonna try to get one more in here. I think it's just gonna be too little. So I want you to see this. And I'm gonna put the top on and let it go about 10 minutes. And I'll be back. Well, I'm back. And I have our dumplings here. And I'm gonna take one out for you. First, here's our chicken. And here's our dumpling. I got a lot of juice. I don't want you to see this. Here's our dumpling. Oh, it's so soft. And here's our chicken. So tender. There's our dumpling. And this chicken is so tender. Perfect. Together we can do this. You have a good one. And I hope you get to make this chicken and dumplings. You have a good one. Bye-bye.